construct. I'm of the opinion now that media constructs its own reality, which is quite independent what the so-called reality in the streets, in the industries, in the labs, in the schools is. The tools which media uses to construct this reality are cliches. Cliche is a good thing, I think, in cliches because it's easier. You cannot go to much particularity. You think in cliches. The Finns talk slow, but race fast, and so on. Those are cliches. Some of them do, some not. Also, we create cliches in the form of for instance, investigative journalism. There's a lot of serious journalism being done in Latvian Avise, for instance, in IR, in Postimees, about, for instance, how the firefighters lack resources. There's no fire engines to put the fires out. This is in July and August. Then the nurses, of course, lack of resources. What do? Then the teachers come September. Then who? At hospitals, okay, the doctors. And all of a sudden you see that it's very responsible, it's mostly truth, but it's also routine. Routine, because you have to go further, what to do, whose resources should we redeploy. The same thing is for the interview genre. I don't read Latvian. I basically understand, and even more so with the help of Google Translator. But I understand that this is the case in some of your very widely popular magazines, celebrity magazines, that people are being interviewed. So they ask what you do during your spare time, and they answer, well, I go to watch Hollywood movies, then I drink a glass of good wine, never 2 bottles of very, very bad wine, as it happens with me nowadays. And then what during a vacation? Well, I go to Mediterranean. And what's the main thing in your life, the most important thing? Well, guess what? That's my family and my friends. And at the end it comes out that we are all similar. We are all the same. You just change the names, it's that. So this is the way media creates a space, so-called reality of its own. And what to do about it is, I think that at least in Estonia we lack serious media criticism. There should be more attacking of those cliches, making jokes upon ourselves. So we must. It's good to just keep in mind that a nation is not an elite, and I should be looking at what Delphi Lithuania is reporting. I should be able to see under all this VIP and sports and this weather stuff, what the talented people are doing, what the talented exporting businessmen, there's a lot in Lithuania, are doing, what the talented scientists are doing. Lithuanian science is exciting. So the VIPs and the elite are the tools which enable media to create a reality of its own. The new digital era has created a new phenomenon which was not here 20 years ago. It's people addicted to news, the so-called news, if I might add. In Estonia, we got 30 to 40,000 people who check news in every 3 hours. They go to Ariba, the business paper, they go to the state TV site, they go to Postimees, my competitor Delphi. And what are the news during this time? We now have those heat maps. We are very keen to establish what the people are interested in. And it's always the same. It's weather, Edgar Savisaar, our populist mayor of Tallinn city, and then Anu Saagen, this is a lady of social impact, a very witty lady, but she's all the same. And in this weather, it's Savisaar. And then the journalists adapt to this, providing so-called news, weather. Look outside. That's a big news about the weather in our climate. But that's that. Now we talk.